imagine untangling all these nets? That would take forever.
Imagine everything back in the day took forever. These are all the originals.
I'm sure. That's quite the big fishing hook.
It's a growler carrier here.
Huh? Blech. This looks like bamboo, like from skiing, doesn't it?
Oh, sweet motors.
Too bad there's not any fish in here, huh?
That's a big board. There, gas book is right there. New smoker? Old smoker. Of course, you're gonna open it.
I like the old smoker. Duct tape and all. Small steam engine. Look at all the new shingles. Looks like they're getting ready to re-shingle it. Surprised how good it looks, considering how old it is. Where's the guest book?
On the desk.
So, trying something a little new this time with our videos. Normally I edit videos and put in little subtitles, but I thought maybe this time I'd try a vlog style. So, give it a try, see how I feel about it. Made it today to Isle Royale. We were able to fly into Tobin Harbor, which is pretty cool. Got a gorgeous view of the island. And got here around noon or 1. Went and did the whole ranger talk, the leave no trace. And then rented a boat at the Rock Harbor Marina with a motor. And the plan was to come out to Caribou Island, which is where we're at right now. So it's a gorgeous view. There's 2 shelters on Caribou Island and 1 tent site. So we're pretty hopeful to get a shelter, or at least a campsite, but unfortunately both shelters were taken, and also there was someone already at the tent site, so we ended up sharing a tent site. So pretty kind of bummed about that. Seems like there's a group of about 6 people all in the same party, and unfortunately they split themselves up between the shelters. I think the tent site is someone different, so we were a little bummed that that big group couldn't have consolidated to one shelter, especially considering the shelters hold probably like 10 people. But it's okay. Hopefully the people in the tent aren't too upset. It's still beautiful. We were able to go see the Rock Harbor Lighthouse today, which was pretty cool. And explore some of the shores and things like that with our boat, which we didn't get to do last time. And then we made a quick stop also over to the Edison Fishery, which was pretty cool too. So, plan is to stay at Caribou tonight and tomorrow night. And hopefully tomorrow do some exploring around here in the boat. Hoping to go to Cemetery Island. We saw that there was a dock there, so we can easily dock our boat so we don't have to worry about messing up the prop on our rental boat. And then hoping to go to Bangsund Cabin to go visit Ralph and Candy Peterson. Go see the Wolf Moose project out there. Go check that out and explore some of the little bays and narrows and things like that. Water is supposed to be pretty calm. When I checked it yesterday, it said it's supposed to be calm to 2 feet, so we feel pretty okay about that. It's fairly sheltered in Rock Harbor, but there are sections that open up to the big lake, like you can kind of see here. So hopefully it won't be too bad. But getting ready soon to have some dinner, settle down for the night. We're both pretty tired. We didn't sleep too good last night because we were both so excited about coming out. So probably an early night tonight, read some books. Got some beers for out here at the Rock Harbor little general store. We'll enjoy those beers and turn in early for tomorrow. So we had our first night on the island. There was a lot of people on Caribou Island, so we ended up in a tent site last night. It was a pretty decent night. It was nice and calm, not too much wind. There's a little bell in the channel next to the island that we got to listen to all night, but other than that, it was pretty good. It was a little chilly this morning, and we woke up and everything was pretty damp and wet, but I guess that's to be expected if you're on an island surrounded by water. So this morning, the large group that was here yesterday left. So we got to snag a shelter, which is pretty nice. So as soon as they left, we ran over and grabbed the more secluded shelter, shelter number 3. We get this nice view right here. So Matt's setting up some line and stuff to dry things off since it was so damp last night. And then hopefully we get to explore around a little bit today and check out maybe Cemetery Island and Bangsund Cabin, and then who knows what else. We don't really have too much planned today. We kind of want to just take a nice, chill, relaxing day today, read some books. We got some beer from the Rock Harbor little general store. Maybe we'll enjoy tonight, and then see what we do. So here's our view from shelter number 3. It's pretty nice. Lots of ripe thimbleberries right by our shelter. Matt's gonna make breakfast. Some graffiti in here, but not as much as we like to read, which is kind of fun to read. So we're gonna go have breakfast. Coventry, who departed the life on September 11th, 1851. How old does it say he is? Aged 24. Boy, he's awfully young.
Amazing if that's wood.
Jeremiah Colbert. Mahan, Ireland. Died October 18th, 1853, age 25. Why are these guys all so young? Do you think they're all sailors?
Rough life on
Daughter. Ouch. 1854. Doesn't say how old she is. Lots of thimbleberries. This one's headstone needs to be fixed up. Maybe it's... Huh? Must be one person here. There's 2 crosses in here. Found a bleeding tooth mushroom on the trail. Looks like you could eat it.
I am sure.
It's running at 80. But that's what we usually sell that.
Good for you. Well, no, you're being good stewards.
That's right. Exactly.
And cheap. Well, they're kind of the same thing. Aren't they?
We also have we left behind a kitty cat.
Oh, so you have to keep the temperature good.
It's 5 yards, basically. So, I was told that plane flying over surveying moose and wolves. Now, how do they find it? I mean, how do they know what they're seeing? I mean, sure, a lot of them are hiding, right?
I mean, they're not seeing anything. They will not.
These are all the moose that have been collected over the years. All bull moose, obviously. Each moose is tagged and generally says how old the moose was when it died. So that moose got in a fight with this moose and they died locked together, from what we were told. Just some interesting skulls, some with different antlers. These are the older bulls that are making kind of unique antlers. It's a lot of antlers. The one up front on the picnic table is bones collected just from this year. Here's 2 white-tailed deer, I guess, that attempted to swim across. Didn't make it. Bangsund Cabin. Hopefully it's not too windy. We're out on this beautiful kind of outcropping here. Just enjoying the scenery. It's a little breezy. But yeah, we were out at the Bangsund Cabin, which is where the Wolf and Moose project takes place at. And we were there for quite some time talking with Candy. She's got a very interesting perspective on life and our life in the world, and very positive overall perspective. It was just interesting to chat with her. She's definitely a talker. I think we were there probably for about 45 minutes to an hour just talking with her about, not just about wolves or moose, but about life and philosophy and things like that. Kind of interesting. She offered us some watermelon and had some fresh baked bread, and her and Rolf Peterson, her husband, live there through the summer, so they get there in April, I think she said, and then stay until September or October, just living in that cabin. It's pretty interesting. They've got hundreds and hundreds of moose skeletons and bones, and moose with arthritis and different fractures, and even moose from fox and beaver and all kinds of different interesting things and information on all of it. She gave us kind of a personal tour, which was pretty neat. We were the only ones there, just Matt and I. So after we were done with that, we walked back towards the Rock Harbor Lighthouse and decided to have some lunch there. Sat on the little deck that's there next to the lighthouse. Matt's taking a nap right now, and I decided to explore a little bit and found this gorgeous little kind of private beach with this rocky cliff area. It's pretty cool. Loving it. It's a gorgeous day. Superior. Looks pretty nice. Not too rough out there for Superior standards. She could definitely be more rough. So over there, the larger island that's kind of behind the smaller islands, that's Caribou. That's where we're staying right now. We're hoping maybe later today we'll go over to Mott Island, which is where the National Park Service is kind of headquartered over there. That's where they get all their shipment in from the ranger for food, and it's where the ranger picks up and drops off trash. Well, mainly picks up trash. Any other of those kinds of things. Yesterday when we were talking to the volunteer, they said how they had to go to Mott Island to pick up their groceries, which is kind of funny. So Matt said maybe it's like kind of like Shipped for the island. Ranger comes, brings you your groceries that you order, and you come and pick them up. So I guess Rolf was off doing aerial survey, trying to find the moose. They have 20 collared moose right now on the island. Yesterday he went looking for the moose. Today they went looking for the wolves. There are 12 collared wolves on the island right now. 2 of the original wolves that are indigenous to the island still are not collared. So they're not sure if they're still alive or not. They're hoping they are. That'd be kind of cool. They typically hang out at Lane Cove, which is where we're hoping to go tomorrow. So they said they haven't heard them howling, but maybe we could get lucky. Who knows? So lots more fun to be had. Accidentally brought this book with me in my bag. I didn't empty it from last time. So I'm gonna leave it here for people to read and maybe sign. Right here in shelter number 3 at Caribou Island.